Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Wees hier bij het Tech. We have yet another update for the S21 series Samsung Galaxy S21. So this means the S21, the S21 Plus, which is this phone on the screen, and of course the flagship phone S21 Ultra. Pay attention, what is important this time? We get an update that is more than 1 GB, alright? So it's a really huge update, and of course here we have also security patch level from the 1st of April. Like always, two of my best favorite lines from a changelog. The performance of the camera has been improved, overall device performance have been improved. And again, it's a huge update, so we kind of be expecting a lot of nice features and stability improvements into the S20 series. Honestly, I'm using this device probably more than some months right now. I'm very happy with this. Occasionally there is some things that I want to share with you. Every time I start a camera, there is this micro lag. Every time I take a picture, there is this dragging lag which makes me insane. I'm not sure why, but it's something to be observed on a lot of Samsung phones. Maybe the One UI is too heavy, I'm not sure. Even on the Snapdragon versions that I owned, and I'm shooting, by the way, the video with the S9 Killer Bee Snapdragon phone. I had the S20 Snapdragon, so it was also the same there, maybe a little bit better, but hey, who cares about this? Let me just resume my download. AUC8, so it is AUC8. Make sure that you'll be using a Wi-Fi connection because it is a really huge update. While I'm updating, I wanted to share something with you guys. This is an article I came across on Sam Mobile. They are claiming indeed that with the AUC8, you're gonna get a lot of camera improvements. What drew my attention is this here. The company had earlier restricted the portrait mode on its flagship to use either the telephoto camera or the ultra-wide camera. With this new update, the Galaxy S21 series can now use the regular camera to capture portraits. There might be other camera performance improvements, but we haven't noticed anything too different yet. And I was like, okay, let me just test this because this really doesn't sound right. Gonna turn my phone on the back and explain a bit. Here we have a 64 megapixel main sensor, right here we have a 12 megapixel ultra wide sensor, and here down below we have a 12 megapixel telephoto camera. Right now everybody knows the story. The actual optical zoom on these devices is something like 1.1. Anything beyond that, of course, is a mixture between the main sensor here and the telephoto camera here. So indeed is a digital zoom, and of course you can get up to 30 and it's not so bad. So before I restart the phone and apply this update, I want to do some tests so that I can get this straight. The question is really Samsung S21 Plus not using the main camera for portraits before the AUC8 update? Alright, so I'm in the portrait mode right now. What I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna put the finger exactly on the main sensor, making sure to not obstruct the other sensors. And indeed, what we can see, yeah, that's true. It seems that when you're shooting portraits like this, the main camera is not used. So I'm just eager to understand, is this gonna be like the telecamera? Okay, putting my finger on the telecamera, getting here, and we indeed can confirm that if you shoot with this mode, which is kind of like the close-up portrait, indeed the phone is using the telephoto sensor, right? So you see, now finger is off, finger is on again, we don't have any light, alright. But if I put my finger back on the main sensor and you choose this mode, clearly the main sensor is not used. And that's aligned with what Sam Mobile are claiming. They're saying that one of the portrait modes is using indeed the telephoto camera, but this one, the ultra wide, apparently is using the ultra wide camera. So let's do a test here. I'm going to put my finger on the ultra wide camera again, making sure to not obstruct the other cameras. And what I can see here, oops, yeah, it's clearly not this camera, guys, you see. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to put my finger now on the telephoto camera and going back into this portrait mode, and I can still see that I have picture, right? So I have something in my viewfinder, and the only one option left for me when in this mode is to put my finger on the main sensor. And actually, yeah, you see what I mean? You are able to use your main sensor for portrait photos even into the updates before. So maybe this was not the case in the beginning, right? But right now, I don't have the AUC8 update, and I still can use the main sensor while shooting portraits. If I am now to go back into this mode, right? You see, this mode, main sensor, nothing there, but if I block the telecamera, right, you see it's gonna get blocked. Alright, I'm really happy that we got this straight. Before I apply the new update, I wanna go into the camera, into the settings, and I wanna check into the about camera, what is the version. So the current version right now is 11.0.0258. Alright, what I'm gonna do right now, you know already. Okay, update the phone. I'm gonna press install now, right? Make sure that you have battery. Enjoy, right? Leave the phone some time it will need some time to update the software, and let's see if we're gonna get the same camera version when the update is installed. After the phone restarts, it's going to optimize your application, and that's probably the best time for you to enjoy a beer. Now have in mind, this video is not sponsored by Carlsberg, nor is this an alcoholic beer. So, alright, I can have my moment. Alright, this is now the first boot with all the apps optimized, but don't forget, Android system finishing system update, alright? So you better wait until everything here is finished. Now I'm very eager to see if we are getting a new camera version. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to settings and I'm going to check here about camera, okay? Oh! 11.002.A3, it is indeed a new version, okay? It is indeed a new version. Now, I'm not sure about the changelog, but it's 100% sure we are getting a new camera. Okay, you know that every time you're getting a new setting, it's gonna get a red indication. So I just have a feeling everything is pretty much the same, though we got a new camera. Going inside the camera, taking a picture like this, going outside of the camera, you see there is this micro lag. And I do understand, I mean, there are no perfect phones, right? But this is just my 2 cents. Let's check also the home version. So going here into the settings, right? About home screen, we have now the version 12.1.03.15. All right, let's see if there are some new things here. Apparently not. Okay, now we're gonna get into the security. All right, so scrolling into the settings, going here into biometrics and security. What I want to check here is the security update, indeed the 1st of April. Let's go to more biometric settings and let's see the security patch. Latest version installed, fingerprint 5101, face recognition 20013. Overall, it seems really that there are some camera improvements. Most of those improvements probably under the hood improvements, which means that we cannot really directly see them and touch them with our hands. But I do hope that in the next few days I'm gonna get a bit more with testing the camera of this phone, and also gonna be able to share with you guys what I think. Right now, this is it. If you like the video, please don't forget to subscribe. A sub will be really much appreciated. You and your families, please stay safe, and we're gonna catch up in one of my next videos. Cheers and bye.